Hello friends, welcome back. My name is John.
And I'm Jessica.
And we are
Just and Silent John. Today we have some of our very good friends joining us for some fun Lorcana pack rips. Woo! These are our amazing friends, Chris and Efrain. They're actually Disney cast members, so they are very knowledgeable about the Disney world. So can you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Yes, of course. So my name is Chris. As Jess said, I am a cast member, but of course I do not speak for the brand or the company. But I've been a lifelong Disney fan. So of course getting work for the company is something great. And even though I haven't done a lot with Lorcana, I love the artwork especially. So I'm really excited to see what we're going to pull today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I'm Efrain. I'm also a cast member, and these are pretty much my only thoughts and ideas, not the Disney company stuff. It's so exciting because I see the Lorcana cards and I see cast members play in the background, and just to kind of get to see them and unreveal them. So super excited.
Yeah, it's super exciting because neither one of them they've each opened 2 packs, they said, ever. So it's really exciting to get to do it together with them. And today we actually have Archazia Island. Ooh! Which I haven't opened any packs of either. Jonathan opened some for some of our daily pack rips, but
I did. I got a sneak peek, and definitely beautiful cards. Definitely different than some of the previous sets that we've opened. But we haven't opened up enough to know what every single art has to offer. So we're definitely going to get a good sneak peek of what this new bundle is. We'll let the guests
pick which box you want. No pressure.
Okay.
I want this one.
Okay, awesome.
And so, if you know anything about Lorcana, you know enchanted cards. The chance of pulling them is 1 in 100 packs. And we have yet to pull an enchanted. So, we have 96 packs to open today. If we don't pull one, Lorcana and I have some beef. But I'm hoping that we have some good luck, especially with our great friends here. I think they'll definitely bring some good Disney luck.
This will be the day.
Yes. I feel it. So,
let's get to opening the box.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like in the box there's Mirabel and the Mad Hatter and Bolt. I heard there's a lot of cool dog cards, different dog characters.
One of my favorites.
Yes, lots of cool.
Bolt was a champion.
Yeah, Bolt is definitely a good one. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
I don't think I've ever seen Bolt.
What?
You're missing out.
One movie that I've been trying to catch up with a lot of the ones
Jonathan's coming back into Disney. Since getting together with me.
The gap, And I watched Brother Bear, and I've watched the dinosaur one.
Okay.
And then
some movies,
I feel like Brother Bear is one most people haven't seen, but that's the one that you have seen.
I don't know. I always see it, and it's like Phil Collins. You hear the music all the time, So I was like, well, let's check it out, and I'm sitting there like, don't tell anybody. It's a sweet story and everything, so
I've heard
it's been really good. And just really being able to fill in the gap of what everybody says were the missed movies in Disney.
Those years,
And then you're like, this is actually pretty, you just got to give it a chance, I think with a lot of movies, you just got to give it a chance. And I know there are misses, kind of like flops, flops or whatever, but if you really look at it, even Big Hero 5?
Hero 6.
6? Big Hero 6 is like...
It doesn't even go here.
It's like it didn't do well as it should have.
Well, because of the timing,
right? And that was when Frozen came out too.
It was the one that was released right after Frozen, and if you remember from that year, the soundtrack to Frozen was actually the top of the charts every single week until the literal last week of the year when Taylor Swift took it over on week 52. It almost swept the entire year.
So
I did not know that.
So because of that, Big Hero 6, incredible movie.
So good.
Really just flew under the radar because the Frozen hype hadn't died down yet.
It's so good. I love it.
So it's like,
No, but a lot of those early 2000s ones have really interesting voice casts, which is one of the things that I think is the funniest about them as I look back on them, because of course John Travolta is Mr. Bolt himself there, which...
How did I not know that?
A lot There's a lot of interesting voice casts that people don't realize happened in that early 2000s, kind of leading up to about Tangled and Princess and the Frog.
Oh, yeah.
Really interesting choices were made for voice.
Oh, how did I not realize that it was John Travolta?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
And what is it? I recently saw The Princess and the Frog, and like Jordan loves that
Oh my gosh,
movie.
he loves the jazz
dances
music.
to
He
the
like
jazz.
gets
Oh, I'm so glad to
down.
hear that.
He loves it. Yeah.
Yeah,
We just
and-
randomly put it on, and he was eating spaghetti at his little table, and he literally was like spaghetti face, like with his bib, got up and just like started breaking it down during like the swamp scene.
All right.
It was so
He's
good.
like-
We're like, he literally, and then he was
like,
doing this like
wait a minute.
interpretive dance, and he was like dancing in circles, and I was like, this is amazing. I'm so happy right now.
All right.
It was the cutest thing
That got
ever.
a movie now.
Yeah, so that was just,
Amazing.
that's
Down
in our
the bayou.
rotation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he loved it. It was so cute.
Well, shall we get to our first
Yes.
pack?
dig in.
Yes.
All right,
So, what are you choosing? Which
I'm
pack?
going with Mad Hatter.
I'm starting with Mirabel.
I'll
Yes.
go with Bolt because
I'm going with
I haven't
Bolt, too.
seen that
Okay,
movie.
so I'll show you guys how it's done.
Okay, show us the way.
So the nice thing about Lorcana packs, there's not like a pack trick like Pokemon where you have to like move cards around for it to like open well, but there is a card in the back that they have, not all sets have it, but some do, and that make like a puzzle.
Okay.
So we can collect these and see if we can make the puzzle at the end.
Okay.
So-
Sounds good.
And then, so we have Stabbing Brother, Elsa, Monsieur Darok.
Dark.
Okay, I was like, this is why we have that. Wake Up Alice. Oops, sorry. Roger Radcliffe, Miss Bianca, Perla, Gatien Moliere. Oh, that's the guy from Treasure Planet, right?
Gaëtan Molière, yeah.
Gatien Moliere. Denahi? That's from Brother Bear, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then our first rare is Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay.
So the rarity is this triangle. That's the rare card. Then we have the Family Madrigal, another rare.
Yes.
And then our foil, is Coda.
Coda.
Very nice.
Very cute. So every pack has a foil card at the end, and every single card in the set has a foil version of it.
Okay.
So the last 3 cards are going to be your rare ones, but
All right.
so cute. I really like. So we've been opening packs from like the older sets, and it's kind of cool to see like the progression of the cards and like. I mean, of course, Disney does everything nice, so they're already nice. But just like the foil, I feel like has gotten better. And there's when we pull a legendary, I'll kind of show you too, because the legendary cards are the second rarity right under Enchanted.
Yeah.
And they used to just be like the plain card.
Matte, flat.
Yeah, just like the rest
no
of the common
special,
ones.
not even shiny,
Yeah.
no
Okay.
hollow.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the legendary. But now it's different, and we'll show you as
Yeah,
we go.
when we pull
All
one, there's
right,
like a
excited to
different
see
like
it.
a dimension to it, which is really cool. So there's my first pack. Would you like to
Interesting.
go next?
Oh, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel a little bit. All right.
No pressure.
Here we go. My first Lorcana reveal. We have Penny the Orphan. We have Lady from Lady and the
Yes, lots
Tramp.
of doggies.
We have Pepa
And Madrigal.
Madrigal.
There you go.
More this way. Sorry about that.
You're good.
We have Car Soldier. Okay. We have Pain
Oh,
from
Pain.
Hercules.
Fun fact: Jonathan and I were Pain and Panic for Halloween.
Oogie Boogie Bash.
Jordan was Hercules.
Jordan was baby Hercules.
We have Orville. Ooh, we have Amber Coil. We have Steel Coil. Okay.
Coils.
Lots of coils.
We have the Troubadour. Ooh.
You're so good at reading upside down.
We have All Is Found.
There's your first rare.
Oh, there
Ooh,
you go.
that's my first rare.
Yeah.
There we go. I love the art.
Yeah.
Yes. Then we.
Ooh, there's a legendary.
Ooh, I lost my.
There you
Bagheera.
go. First legendary.
So as you
Okay.
can see right here,
He's, like,
Bagheera
lifted.
is a little bit
Yeah.
lifted, and you can see a bit of shine
Yeah, the
right
contours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
here. But before anything,
They just look like regular cards.
yeah, anything
No
before
way.
was it Ursula's?
I believe
was it
Ursula's
Ursula?
was the first. Yeah.
It was just flat like this, the same color as this, and
Yeah.
it's just nothing. So you're like, oh,
You're like, wow, it's exciting. I pulled a legendary.
Yeah, if you didn't know to look at the
Yeah,
legendary
yeah,
on the
yeah.
bottom,
You
you,
would miss
wouldn't
it.
even know that
Exactly,
it was.
You would
Okay.
totally miss it. So
Cool.
Yeah.
And his name is Bagheera.
Bagheera.
Okay. And last but not least,
you got
Pete.
we
Pete
got Pete.
as your foil. Very nice.
All right.
Look at you pulling the first legendary. I knew they were going to be good
I know,
luck.
right?
All right.
All right, Chris.
So
Now,
coming
is
on
Pete
over
the
here.
original cat?
He's not a cat. It's not a cat.
All right, bringing
Pete the
that over
cat.
here.
Oh, that's not Disney. What is Pete? Well, it's the same as Goofy.
Yeah, Pete's also a dog like
a dog,
Goofy.
yeah.
I think. I don't know. The jury's out. They all have their design to them.
Yeah.
It's
Well, they
sometimes
also
hard to
think,
say.
but then he's dating a cow, right? So Goofy's dating a cow, Clarabelle. So isn't that
There's a-
conspiracies, man?
Maybe he's the cow herder.
All right, so we also got card soldiers here. Also got Pain.
Pain.
All right, very good. We're coming here. We got Toulouse.
Oh, Toulouse.
And the Aristocats.
Toulouse.
Baymax.
Baymax.
All deflated
Oh,
Baymax.
Oh, baby.
Also got Peppa. Gotta love Peppa. Miss Bianca.
Yes.
Steel
Steel Coil.
Coil. Very good. The Troubadour.
Okay.
Mufasa. All right, Wreck-It Ralph as our first rare. Going to Hades. Loving Hades there. And we got Belle.
That's a nice bell.
Oh,
Very nice.
Very
Hey.
nice.
All right.
All right, here we
babe.
go.
Take us home.
Round us out.
All right. Queen of Hearts. Raja. Freckles.
Oh my god, so cute.
What is that?
Drizella. We love Drizella.
Colt. Dr. Calico. Anastasia.
Ooh, you got both.
Sisters.
All right.
Restoring the Heart.
Ah.
So,
And Moana.
Yeah, there you go.
Also
And
very
Moana.
fitting.
Mittens.
There's your first rare, Mittens.
Ooh.
We got a super rare.
Mulan.
Super rare.
And we
Ooh.
got a Miss Bianca.
Nice.
Hollow. Awesome.
Very nice. You got a lot of pairs.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
You got
say, I
Anastasia
feel like
Drizella
you're.
and you got Moana and
What does
Returning
this
the Heart.
mean?
Storytelling.
Yeah, but then
I know.
Mittens is from Bolt. So we were just
Yeah.
talking about Bolt before.
Oh,
That's
there you
where
go.
Mittens is from.
What does this mean?
All right, let's get to
Round
it. We have a lot of
2.
packs to get through, so
Yeah, that was round 1 out of
yeah,
24.
out of 24.
Yes.
So
So, what's your guys' like most memorable Disney moment that got you into Disney?
That got to like pre-cast member Disney moment.
I can start.
Yeah, definitely. Go for
like
it.
I know.
It was when that I have recollection of. It was when I was 5 years old. In Mexico, like they started this little campaign where like a candy brand called Sunrix was kind of like creating little boxes with like a mix of different candies.
Oh, okay.
And it also get kind of like a, like a little, what is it? Display of like a character, like a figurine, if you may. And my mom wanted to collect them all. However, for her little creative mind was like, oh, your birthday's coming up. So she started telling people, hey, if you get this little Disney candy box, don't throw it away, give it to me.
Oh.
She repurposed them to then use it as candy boxes for our birthdays.
Oh, nice.
So that's like vividly what Disney kind of like started to just be like, oh my gosh, the figurines,
Yeah.
the characters, collecting them all. It was actually pretty cool.
I love that
Taking
story.
it back to Mexico.
Yeah. What about you,
Yeah.
Chris?
Boy, one single memory. Here's what I always say when, as far as like what really got me to Disney, we just always had Disney on at the home.
Yeah.
That was really the big thing. Is that we had so many VHSs, both of the full movies as well as like the sing-alongs,
Oh yes.
where it would just take one single song from a whole bunch of movies, and then it would do the whole Follow the Bouncing Ball and
Oh, my
everything there.
gosh, that's
So
bringing
we
back
always
memories.
had, oh yeah. So we always had those going on at home.
Yeah.
So even though, we came from Northern California, my first visit to Disneyland was in 1995 when I was 6 years old. So like we had the picture of my brother and I in front of the sign for the opening of the Indiana Jones attraction, which
nice.
debuted in 1995.
Yeah.
1995 was a big year. It was the debut of Indiana Jones in the parks.
Yeah.
It was the first Pixar movie, so Toy Story,
Oh,
the
wow.
first full-length
That is a big year.
animated Pixar film was in '95. So it was a big year for that, but that was the first year that we actually went. And,
Oh, nice.
But we've got pictures of us standing in front of Hercules because Hercules was a character.
Oh my God! What? So
which
fun fact:
would- yeah.
Chris and I both love Hercules. So.
Very much. That would have been, I'm trying to think what year that would have been, though. because Hercules is 97, so it wasn't then, but that was another trip after that. But I always remembered that picture because I loved that picture. Again, Hercules was our guy.
The best. We can both recite that movie.
Yep.
I like this Mulan card, Distinguished Soldier. She's like,
oh yeah.
Does this
or
mean
Disguised
anything?
Soldier. It's just the foil, yeah. So the last card on every pack is going to be the foil.
Got Kid and Yzma.
Oh, cute.
Love that.
What about the two of you? What got you into Disney?
It's a great question.
I think for me, it's similar to Chris. Like, growing up, it was always on. I don't even know, like, my first Disney memory, just because we always had the movies on. I remember growing up watching all the princess movies and Hercules over and over again. My sister was the big Lion King fan, so that was always on. And it just was all around us. And then I actually don't even know if I remember my first Disney trip. I just remember in high school I was in color guard with the marching band, so we went every year. We did the parade.
Oh yeah. So
that was always a fun memory. And I loved sing-alongs, like musicals, everything. So I would just like jam out to them. Like, I don't know if I have like a specific Disney memory. I just feel like it was a very big part of my childhood. So Disney always has a tender place in my heart. Do you remember the Disney Scene It game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're like, of course.
Of course.
That was my jam. I would like beat everyone in my family.
Oh, my friends and I would play that, and we had to get the answer word for word correct, or else you wouldn't count it. So it was
you guys were all so good.
Walt Disney's, Dumbo versus Disney. That like we had to get our eras right, or else you wouldn't count it, because otherwise everyone knew the answer so quick that there was no way for us to actually. We all said it, just shouted at the same time.
That's awesome. That's why he's amazing at Disney trivia now.
Yes.
But a wealth of knowledge.
But I mean, you talk about color guard. I mean, I was, my show choir came and performed, and in my junior year, and the bands came and did it. And we did both the workshops and the stage performance.
Yeah.
That was back at the old Carnation Theater, way back when now it's the Royal Theater.
Yeah.
But so we did all of those. So I had those trips, and then in college we was in the pep band, and the tournament would come down right next to Disneyland, so we would do that. So school trips were the major way to do Disney.
Yeah, because you always win every year, so it's like it's something exciting to look forward to. Trusty.
That one's a cool card.
Yeah. Loyal Bloodhound.
Sure is.
What's he from? Trusty? He looks familiar.
Yep, that's Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, Lady and the Tramp, okay.
Yeah, I'm a 90% sure, but if I see the picture, I'll know it 100%. But I got Tramp here. Actually, Trusty's in the background there.
So. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
That confirms
Can
it.
confirm.
I got Mushu.
Ooh.
And Shiny Pete.
Nice.
Hopefully we can complete the puzzle. What did we open? The set before this.
You have an iPad.
I do have an iPad. That tells me all the things. You're supposed to be the other half of my brain.
Here we go.
Not all the time.
Honey lemon.
Azurite Sea.
Azurite Sea.
We opened Azurite Sea. Did we open 2 booster boxes in there?
We did open 2 booster boxes.
And we literally had, there's 9 pieces in the puzzle, and we had 8.
We're missing 1.
Yeah, we had like 5 of each, but we just were missing 1.
It was just, like, how can that be? You have
of a whole box.
40 packs, and you literally are missing 1 card for the puzzle piece.
And
Wreck and Roll.
Ooh, Snow White.
That's a pretty
cute one. Very relevant.
I like that.
Right? And the movie just came out too.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Very current.
Pikachu's drunk, guys. Get it together.
Cusco Whale. I love it.
Oh, I love that.
Nice,
I just watched that the other day for the first time in a while.
Ooh.
Oh, that's from Brother Bear, right?
Yep, that's Kenai.
Oh.
And that one's a shiny rare.
Shiny
I got Rhino. Oh, sorry. Gotta be faster, Chris.
I'm learning it, yeah. Wow. Come on.
Rhino. This is also the first set where some cards have 2 colors. So when you play Lorcana, you can only pick 2 colors for your pack. for your like set your deck. And this is the first set that some cards have 2 colors, so you could play it for either color.
That's what I was wondering, because I was like staring at it and
like these look different. Yeah,
I see blue and green and red together.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here?
Ooh, treasure
I'm
card.
pretty sure I pulled a rhino, but now I can't find it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the reveal of this one. I think we may have something good. I may be wrong.
He's all baby.
That's a famous saying on our channel.
Jonathan
We
says
go,
that a lot.
I think I got something good.
He says that often.
Yes.
Just fake call your bluff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's memory. He's a tramp.
Famous
Once,
last words.
once in a while, it gives me something.
The matchmaker.
Oh, that's awesome. I love Mulan. That's probably my
Mulan.
close second favorite.
Tika. Aquila. Okay. Snow White again. Oh, I just got this one, but
Oh yeah,
original?
with the shiny
as a
one.
foil.
Gizmo duck.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Pongo.
Pongo.
Wait for it.
You got another one.
I tell you. I tell you.
Oh my gosh, you got 2 legendaries. All right, Efrain's the lucky duck over here.
He's going to pull in his chance.
Look at wait.
that's
Let me bring it
beautiful.
back in here.
Yeah.
Look at, I mean, you just have to look at Hercules
Yeah.
there in the
Oh,
camera.
it's so good.
It's so nice. And you know, I think there's a lot of content creators too that specifically do Lorcana, and I'm sure they've been pretty much complaining. I don't know how else to put it, but feedback on
that the cards need to be
the
more.
cards aren't.
They're definitely more focused towards the game, which is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have to also focus on the collectors too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The coolability.
The coolability.
That's Jonathan's
That's my word.
The coolability of the cards. All right, I call it right now.
Snow
Efrain's
White.
gonna pull the
All right, got
enchanted.
more.
Yes, let's go. Swords.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Same one that you got.
As a foil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Gisela.
That was-
Bolts. Yeah, it's cute because there's different like so like in there's different like subtitles for each card. So there's Bolt, and then this is Dependable Friend, and then there's different arts that go have a different name and stuff.
Right,
so.
yeah.
Oh, I'm getting my stacks confused over here.
Beast and Belle. That one's the secret rare,
That is a super rare.
super rare.
Yeah, super rare
Nice.
foil. That's good.
Nice. Very good.
Nice.
How does the super rare foil look like?
That
So
one's
the-
a diamond on the bottom,
Yeah, the
and then
super
the
rare is
foil
like
card.
the silver diamond.
Honey Marin. Very nice for Frozen 2. Honey Lemon. Almost the same name. Oh, yeah. That's from Treasure Planet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
Grunge.
That's the cool thing about Lorcana too, is they're going to every movie. Like
Yeah.
not just the super popular ones, like they're going to the cult classics, so like everybody's has cards that they get excited about.
What's that one cult classic one? The one that is just super dark.
Oh, the Black Cauldron.
I'd be interested to see
Oh, nice,
if they would
Elsa.
create
That's
any
cool
kind
art.
of art.
Ooh, I like
That's
the art
really
on
nice.
that
Yeah,
one.
that's a super
That's
rare.
beautiful.
Super rare.
Ooh.
Bajou.
Bajou. I got Madam Mim. So do you guys collect anything currently?
Yes, we do.
Like, where do we start?
Explain.
Well, we had to actually get a little extra storage for our collection.
Welcome to our club. Yeah.
We do Disney ornaments.
Oh,
So
nice.
we have, he has an spreadsheet, I think, somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, where we pretty much just try to do all the movies. We started with like, a lot of sets that were kind of like Oogie Boogie related, or like Nightmare Before
Grandma
Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And then we're just kind of like, we want to have every movie, so every year
That's cool. That's a great idea.
we just got a package with like 7 of them.
Well,
Okay.
that's what he did. Yep.
So every Disney movie, you want to get an ornament?
I mean, pretty much.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
But there's 2 really good collections out because they always do the anniversary collections for anything that's celebrating a 5 or 10, multiple 5 or 10 anniversary.
Yeah.
Which gets some really, really nice ones.
Yeah.
And
I
then
bet.
there's just the sketchbook collection
Oh,
that
I
does
love
like the
those.
scenes, and some of them are so creative and so well done, and so that every time a new one of those comes out, we're like okay, I'm gonna get this and this and this.
Yeah.
And it's
Ooh,
it's
nice.
so hard to say
Cliche.
no.
I know.
So those because they're just so well made.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
really, really beautiful.
That's
a
one thing
lot of
Disney
them.
does everything amazing.
It's really nice. And the details that go into creating everything, you're just like, all right, well, man, sometimes you wish, like, who's doing this? And how can I get that creative,
I
you know?
Yeah.
I guess that's why they're the Imagineers,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, Disney is so successful because they're just everything is so thought out. Like
Yeah.
every detail is just
Everything has a story.
Even
Yeah.
the ride, and as soon as you walk in
Oh, what
to
have we seen that one?
Disneyland, ooh, that's awesome.
Where's that one from again?
I'm looking at it upside down. Oh yeah, that's the villain from Atlantis after he touches the crystal. That's
I don't even know the
that
last
is
time
his
I saw
demise.
that movie.
And Dawson.
Dawson.
Yes,
Basil.
fantastic. Oh, and Toby also from Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, Game of Detective. Let's go.
We need to watch or no, we need to play Villainous again.
Yes,
Oh
we
my
do.
god, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Ooh.
Daisy Duck. That's a cool
Daisy.
Daisy. She's
Aw.
like a pirate Daisy.
Ooh, we love her. Is that your
That's
shiny?
so cute.
Is
Yeah.
it foil?
Yeah.
How cool.
I feel like these foils are shinier than the last.
So that's what I've been noticing, because before the foils would only
kinda
be
dull.
shiny right here.
Okay.
I feel like. But
Yeah.
now
Okay.
they're covering the whole card,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
looks like.
It's
I
so-
definitely feel like it's
stand
gotten
out.
better.
Definitely
Yeah.
upgraded.
Yeah. Good job, Disney.
Listening to our feedback and our complaints.
Yeah.
So, Mariano.
I'm actually looking at like the puzzle, and it looks like it tells a story on the back.
Yes.
Oh.
I was like, the other ones didn't have that. So, and it looks like I think there's more because the
Well,
numbers
because
go
this
up to like
one
16.
doesn't, but all of these do.
Yeah, and they're numbered. So like this one's
Okay.
16, so I feel like the puzzle's bigger this time
Madame
around.
Medusa and Merlin.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, cool.
And Medusa.
Tuck tuck.
Tuck.
Yzma! Foil
Let's
Yzma!
go.
That's fun.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh, Disney movie. Okay. You go. I'm pulling cards.
I mean, I love Donald Duck, so
Yes.
Three Caballeros is definitely something. Saludos amigos, another one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so beautiful to see how like this little duckland, brings in a lot of the Latin American, culture into like the animations, and we're talking like 1940s.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool that it goes way, way back, almost like 80 years ago, that we have a lot of that. So
Yeah.
to me, it's very cool. I don't know, and just to see Donald Duck interact and bring like the music that you hear on Christmas from My Heritage is like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been embedded into like this company for a while, so
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
His 90th birthday was just last year, right? Oh my
Yep.
gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah, 90th
Did
birthday
you get
for
that special edition Funko? I think it was like
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Collector's
we
conversation.
got one. We got one
I
because
thought-
it was at Disney or something.
Oh, they had it
like
at
that.
Company D.
No, not at Company D. It
No?
was. We went
Funko.
to Disney California, and then right in the middle of
Wait,
the store.
yes, you showed it to me, and I'm like, I already have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I know we got
Yeah, I was
it.
like-
Yeah.
We almost
Yeah.
bought two because I was like, but I,
was like,
he probably has it,
Because she's
but
like, can we open it? I was like, well, if you're gonna open it, we gotta buy two.
No.
rock one and stock one. is
Yes,
what
rock
Jonathan
one and
says.
stop one.
That's why we have no room in our house. Because I have to buy two of everything.
Tick tock, tick tock. And Chris, we haven't forgotten about you. We're gonna hear yours.
Yes.
I'm invested.
Make wave, make
Oh,
wave.
Dolores. Lots of dogs and lots of madrinas.
Yeah. So
Good.
so
By the way,
secret.
no one watched, but I got
Ooh,
super
Mirabel super rare. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
shiny-
so
shiny super
pretty.
rare
Nice.
That's really good.
So
I
that's
feel
a good
like
one.
yeah, the super rare foils because the foils I feel like every single card has one, but they're hard to get every card.
Yeah.
But then a super rare one, that's a good.
Super
Yeah.
rare foil.
And then they also say the legendary foils are actually really hard to get too.
Do they have it? No, yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
they
Yeah, they
do.
do have a. I don't think
Because
we've
you remember
ever
I
got one.
pulled two.
You pulled one, too. I don't know.
Mufasa and then Jafar, and I think I pulled another one from the previous set from this one.
I
Does
don't
that
know.
mean
We've opened
lady?
a lot of cards.
Yes.
Lady is a...
Oh yeah, you got two. Yeah, super rare. See, they're the lucky ones. I don't know
Yes.
what Jonathan and I are doing over here.
So a little secret about Lorcana as well. You see how there's black borders? So if you get a peek, you can totally tell if you got an enchanted or
Yeah, because it's like a
Because the
full.
enchanted cards are different, and they're like the full art and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we're always like, you gotta hold the pack like really.
Ooh, that's a cool
Tequila.
What do
one.
we got?
We're always
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if you like get any peek at the last card, you
So-
can totally
yeah.
tell.
Then you already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's like this, you can already tell like
Because the borders are all like black, so it's
that
like
makes
so
sense,
easy.
yeah.
I was like, "Come on, Disney."
All I have to do is
I
not
tried
pay any
not to look at
attention
it.
like I do,
Yeah. I always try to squeeze it and not look at it.
Is that Mirabel?
Meet up. Oh, there
that's
you
a
go.
cool Mickey.
That's your
That's a
legendary.
legendary
Oh, there's a
card.
legendary.
All right,
Yeah.
dropping.
No way.
Ooh,
Yes, let's go.
I'm slacking over here.
That's
That's
a
a
good
cool
one.
one.
Legendary.
Ooh, I
Nice.
like that. Ooh,
Again.
inspirational warrior.
I want to say the legendary per box like pull rate is 2 per
Two?
box. Let me get the stats.
I think it's about 2 per box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool one. I'm gonna sleeve this one right now.
You need me to sleep this too? Or I can
You can always do it at the end.
Yeah, you can do it at the end.
I usually open packs a lot faster than Jonathan, so I'll sleeve mine while he's talking. But
Not today, Satan.
Not today.
Ooh,
Radigan.
oh, legendary!
Yes,
There you
legendary
go.
Dang. Ooh.
And
All
the
right.
Robin Hood
I'm
foil.
due, guys. Okay, so yeah. Okay, just say Enchanted is roughly 1 in every 96 packs.
Oh, so there's a
we're-
pretty good chance.
So we are opening 96. If we don't, there's beef for sure.
Nice.
For sure beef.
For sure beef if we don't get one.
King Stefan.
Okay, let's see.
Edgar Baltasar. This is my family. Training staff.
And this one says 1 in every 100, so
Elder.
96 to 100.
Penny. Amethyst Coil. Ah, sorry, I lost it. Lila.
Lyle.
Close enough. The Bolts.
Lele.
Lily.
King
Lele,
Stefan.
lele. Did we go over your favorite movie?
We did not. We've been
Chris.
consistently distracted. So, if you know me, you know that I can't choose one of anything. And
Yes, that's so true.
it's so
That is
far
so
hard for me to
true.
have a single favorite of anything. But some of the ones that have always stuck out to me, Hercules for sure, as
Yes.
just already mentioned, is one of my favorites. That's just one of my ultimate nostalgia movies. Just love the music, love the characters, love the story, and all of that. Emperor's New Groove is one of my all-time
Oh, that's a
favorites.
good one.
It just,
Yeah.
no matter what mood I'm in, that one can bring me back up from it.
Yeah.
Because it is,
So funny.
it's such a quotable movie.
Yeah.
And no matter how many times I hear them, they will still make me laugh.
Yeah.
I just love that one. But I'm a huge advocate for Treasure Planet and Atlantis. Because those just do not get the love that they deserve.
Yeah.
They are such good adventure stories with real heart to them.
Yeah.
Just really, really good messages, really great character development.
Yeah.
Of course, the animation style was
So
something
good.
so fantastic.
Yeah.
That just got very rapidly abandoned as we started to go into
Like all
computer
this
animation.
Computer, yeah.
But there was some really special stuff in those, and I always recommend anyone to go back and watch those if they haven't
I actually
yet.
need to. I haven't seen them in a long time. We
Yeah.
were collecting the Pixie plush pins. There's
Yeah.
like
Oh, yes.
And they had Morph in there, and like we were.
Oh, yeah.
And we were actually talking to a cast member because it was on a board, and I was like, "Oh, like this is from the Pixie plush set," and she was like, "Yeah, we don't know what it is," and I was like, "It's Morph from Treasure Planet." She was like, "Oh," she's like, "Yeah, there was another couple here earlier, and we were all trying to figure it out, and we didn't know what it was," and I'm like, "It's Morph."
It's Morph's amazing.
Yeah.
Such a good character.
All right, so legendaries. It says it's 1 in every 6 packs,
Oh.
so it could be like
Oh.
4.
Wait a minute.
He did it.
Yes. I think his hand is shaking too. Like,
No, I'm trying to show all of the holofoil on the camera.
We knew they were good luck. Oh, you did
Show
it.
me more. The
That
evil
is
queen.
yes.
And this one's actually,
The
it's a kind of a
original
black border
villain.
just because
Oh
of the
my
picture, so
God.
we wouldn't have even
Yeah.
noticed.
That's a really cool card.
That's
That
beautiful.
Awesome. Look at that.
You gotta sleeve it up right away. no, this
No,
one.
this one's okay.
Yeah.
Double sleeve.
Yeah.
Double sleeve. Double sleeve. On with the
that
double
is
sleeve.
epic.
We did it, guys.
finally
did it.
The legendary.
Let's
We
go.
knew bringing them would bring good luck.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Hence, still, we haven't pulled
No.
Enchanted.
Yeah. I didn't even pull the legendary today.
I don't think I can
This last
even-
deck better be loaded.
That's insane.
There it is.
You did it.
Yeah.
All
Amazing.
right.
I didn't even realize. I was looking at the list. I didn't even realize she had one.
I guess
awesome.
I can
Actually, yeah, I don't remember seeing it on the
know.
list either. We,
I
we
mean,
must have started like
so-
halfway down the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically we still can because it's all up to
We
like
can defy
a
the
box.
odds.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you
I'm
can.
all for defying the odds.
So
I'm
you
like-
never know.
I cannot top
it
that.
says 1 in 100.
You never know.
So the foil legendary is 1 in 50 packs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but then it says legendary is 1 in 6. So I think you could pull like 3 or 4 per box. So we'll see. I have yet to pull a single one, so my odds are definitely
Sending you back.
not. Thank you. Yeah, I need your guys' luck over here.
Well, it means that yours hasn't been used up on
Yes,
all the
right.
yeah.
low rarity
Exactly.
cards.
You're gonna
This
get the
stack is going to be
special one.
loaded up. Yeah.
It's coming your way.
Yes, I feel it. I love all the different Baymax ones too. It's the different Baymax arts.
Emma.
Oh yeah.
I got her a few
Definitely.
times, but I just love it.
Ooh,
Yago.
Yago,
nice.
Nice
rare.
looking one.
Oh yeah. All right, we've got Company,
So you guys went to
What was that? The rest of it?
Ink Geyser.
D23.
Ooh, super rare Hero
How was that?
Hamada.
It is.
Overwhelming.
No, it's kind of like Comic-Con for like Disney fans.
Okay.
I feel like, like everything Disney, you kind of have to just structure and strategize
Yeah.
your day. And you kind of compromise. You're like, okay, I really wanted this, but they're only letting me do this.
Yeah.
But, it's one of those things where, you kind of learn a lot of new things that are coming to the parks or into the Disney brand.
It's
Yeah.
not every year, right?
No.
Every other year.
They
Okay.
alternate. Sometimes
Okay.
they do it every other year. They'll do one here and they'll do one in Disney World.
Oh, got it. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Now, is it only for cast members or
No.
is everybody
Oh no,
allowed?
no.
everyone.
Anyone and everyone can get tickets for that.
Awesome.
Look at this one.
What's a
But I love it. It's something that for me is very very fun
cool
because
art,
it's
huh? Look at
it's
this
really
with Fasa art.
oh yeah, I got that one too. The
That
Constellation.
one's cool.
Really good artwork on
This
that
is
one.
beautiful.
I love that one. That one is a hollow would look so good.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I want that one. Raya.
Manifesting a good card for you here.
Oh, that's a cool Taka card. The art, I'm very much liking the art in this set.
Ooh,
Cogsworth.
Cogsworth.
Or-
What's one thing at D23 that you guys were like, oh, like I'm excited for this in the next coming year?
So the one that we went to together, which was 2 ago, we actually did get the opportunity to sit in on the new comings for both the Disney parks and for Disney and Pixar movies. We got to,
Oh,
so we
nice.
got to actually be in the room for both of those, and I mean, I'll say the energy in the room at those places
Insane.
is something like I've never experienced before because it's hundreds of people in these rooms are filled to capacity, and everyone's just so excited about everything that's coming
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
and the buzz and just you
room
don't
is filled with
feel
that.
that like anywhere else.
Yeah.
So like that's one side of it, right? From the fan perspective, that's one side of it. Is what's the new stuff, right?
Yeah.
Tell me the new stuff.
Yeah.
For me personally, I've always been so much into the history of it too, and so this most recent one that I went to last year, there was so much focus on the Sherman brothers.
Yeah.
Because the second of the brothers had just passed away earlier that year, and so there was so much tribute that was going to that, and I learned so much just getting to go to these things. There were talks from their kids who were just like what it was like to grow up with them as dads, and also just knew a lot of the history of how they came to be.
Yeah.
And then they have a tribute concert, which was
And who are the Sherman brothers for those who don't know?
Yes. So for anyone who does not know, so the Sherman brothers are 2 brothers. They're 2 real life brothers, but they were composers who really brought a lot of our classic Disney stuff together. They did. Their personal favorites was "Feed the Birds" from Mary Poppins.
Oh, nice.
But "It's a Small World" that was for the attraction was also one of their creations, and there's a lot that I could name and go through, but they really did so many of the classics. They were the first composers that were actually Disney employees. Like they were actually, Walt Disney said, like, we want you. Usually you would hire out and just like get someone to do the same thing. They're like, no, you're going to be our staff composers. You are on. And like he held on to them because he valued so much the work that they did.
that's awesome.
So they're true legends again, park as well as film.
Yeah.
It's like employee 1 and employee 2.
Yeah, they really did share that, and so it was. So it was big, but getting to see again all of the different people who came out for it, the different tributes that were made. I mean, there was not a dry eye in that room at the end.
Yeah.
Like they had the entire audience, which again, this was the arena, because in the convention center they have that actual arena. So it was all pulled out, all of the bleachers, everything. So an entire arena full of people singing "Let's Go Fly a Kite" together at the end, and just there was not a dry eye. It was so special.
Yeah.
When you think about the amount of planning that goes into it, the timing of all of it was, they had to have gotten this together so much faster than any other panel, any other presentation was done, but it was still done so very well.
Yeah.
And I was, I was in the standby line for that, right? I didn't get into it, but I had the time, and I'm like, let's go in the standby line. Let's see,
See if
everyone
you
who was in the standby line made it. And that's one of the big things I will say. Different, because I've been 3 times now, and I will say this most recent one was the time where even though, you put in everything that you want for the lottery and they say these are the ones that you got reservations for, what I really learned is go to the standby lines of the other ones you want to be in.
Okay.
Because I rarely saw people not getting into what they wanted to if they went into the standby line. Sometimes you do have to get there a little bit early.
Yeah.
But don't give up just because you didn't get it.
Yeah.
Even with things that I didn't think I was going to get into, because there was a long line ahead of me, I still got into.
Oh,
so it
that's good.
made it much more worth it. It really wasn't a matter of you'll get in or you won't get in.
Yeah.
It was you'll get the prime seats or you'll get the back seats.
Okay. That's
But
good.
you should still get in if you make
Are
a
there.
point to.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was what, at least this past time, was very true for me, because there wasn't a single thing other than the big ones that were at Honda Center.
Yeah.
Other than those, there wasn't a single thing I wanted to get into that I didn't get into.
I got a legendary.
Bringing the tree.
Ooh,
Chernabog.
That's a
I
cool.
love Chernabog.
That's a cool
Foil.
one.
And remind me the triangle. What is that triangle?
This one is
That's
rare.
rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They're
yeah,
rare.
but it's
rare foil.
It's a hollow,
Yeah.
it's a hollow rare.
And you got a
Right, got a
legendary.
Chernabog
legendary.
is one of the
It's a
pins
matter
that I
of
collect.
time,
That's
babe.
cool.
Matter
Oh
of
yeah,
time.
I knew it was coming.
You know how crazy that would have been? You'd gone through the whole box without
That would be
one
insane.
legendary.
I told you, Lorcana and I would have beef.
Calhoun. Haven't seen that one before.
Very cool. Oh, look at the butterflies.
So the next D23
Is this
convention would be this year?
Next year.
Next
Next year, okay.
Even years now.
Okay.
Okay.
That's interesting. Yeah, do you guys plan to go next year, or is it something that's just kind of up in the air
Ooh,
right
shiny
now?
there.
Oh, that's
There's some changes happening.
There's some changes happening.
There's some changes happening.
Well, so as cast members, do you guys get passes automatically to go, or is it?
Nope.
So-
We are exactly like any other civilians in that regard.
So you'd have to like get in the queue, get the passes.
Are
and all that
they're hard to
kind
get,
of
the passes? I've never tried,
It's a
but
pre-sale thing,
Okay.
so to speak.
Yeah.
And
Well, here's the thing. We're also D23 Gold members.
Yes.
oh, got
So
it.
we
Okay.
do get access to that first day of registration.
Okay.
However, it did take me until the third day of registration to get
get
it
in. Oh,
last year,
wow.
even with the gold, because it sold out on that first day, even with just being D23 Gold members.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it can get hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, because especially
but-
they have like a lot of like D23 exclusive, like collectible things, and that's like, I mean, Lorcana D23 stuff. Like,
Oh,
it's super.
Lorcana. Lorcana made quite the wave at this last one.
I'm sure.
We
That
actually,
was the first one it was at, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, the first day it was released, and it basically broke the ground floor of the showroom.
Oh my God.
Because the line was so long that they actually had to close down entire walkways to
my
make
gosh.
room for it. So you had to go all the way the long way around to get to different
You
places.
filthy animals.
It was all Arcana.
Super rare.
super rare.
Oh, nice. Maid Marian.
Ooh,
Okay.
restoring Atlantis. That's
Oh,
a
that's
cool
amazing.
one.
Nice.
all right.
Yeah, we actually opened up a D23 special box because she was like,
Nice.
"Oh, I want these cards," and
Yeah.
I was like, and we paid a pretty penny for them at the time.
Yeah.
So at the time, I bought each box for what was it, like 206? 200? Was it 200?
I think.
bucks?
Oh, hey, 250. I thought.
250, which was still cheaper
Compared
when they released, they were $100 or something like that, you know. But then for the collectability, like it goes up in price, and the only place you could have gotten it was if you were at D23.
Yeah,
that is
so
true.
everything that was on eBay or TCG Player or anything like that, you know, was going roughly for about $280, $290.
Oh wow.
Even ranging up to $300, and I just like dealed with this guy. He had two, and I was like, dude, what would you do if I bought both boxes? You know? And then he's like, well, I would ideally want 280. I was like, dude, can you do 250 for like each both box? I'll buy it right now. He's like, can I think on this? I was like, no. Because I
said right now.
You need to know now.
So tomorrow, I don't know if that deal's going to be there because I know myself and I'm probably going to go buy someone else's stuff. So 2 boxes, $250 right now. And he was like, all right, I'll lower it. And you just have to go get it once I lower it. I was like, yes. And so it's actually getting graded at PSA right now. So hopefully, cross fingers, we get PSA 10s. But they're such beautiful cards.
Yeah,
like
they're
you look
really
at
pretty.
it, and all enchanteds are beautiful. But then you're like, these were specially created.
Oh, legend! Oh,
Scrooge McDuck, legend.
Yes.
I love
More
Scrooge.
legends.
What is wrong? Are you gonna pull enchanted?
I was like, I'm ready for it now.
I've never seen that double legendary.
Well, double legend. Okay.
And he got the enchanted. He got the good box.
All right, here,
I
take
picked
all my
right.
packs.
I know. Hey, we're gonna
should
pass you
shuffle.
out.
I know,
We need to
right?
open.
We're gonna shuffle.
They shuffle the packs.
Well, Efrain's about same as me.
I don't know.
So, I feel like they did it with the mind of like the history behind Disney and all the characters and like the very popular ones and creating this set out of it. And
Yeah.
it's really cool to see that. And even the Disney 100 Lorcana cards that came out
Oh yeah, we got those
was it last year or end of
last year.
yeah. And those were like super beautiful cards as well. So
It was 23.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh my
last year. It
God.
still feels
That
like
was
it should be,
end of-
but it's
yeah,
not.
It was,
It
at the
was
end
now
of last
2 years
year.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like that
Back
was
of
just
time.
last year.
Yeah.
I know. I've had that conversation with other cast members who were also saying last year. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no, it wasn't. It
Yeah.
was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
How?
I feel like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Ooh, the evil
Queen.
queen. We love her.
I
Oh,
love.
that's pretty.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a really nice card.
Isabella.
I love seeing those videos where the evil queen's walking around and then the little girls go Maleficent. It's
Oh,
like,
I saw that one recently.
absolutely not.
I saw one where Peter Pan was calling her that. Yeah. They got in a feud. That was funny. That's awesome.
Ooh, Queen of
Super
Hearts.
rare.
In
Nice.
Calhoun.
And Kahoot. Oh my gosh.
Are there any things that other than Disney or things that you guys collect?
Disney related, yes, we do. We like to go to Trader Sam and get a little tiki mug.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah,
I
we
forgot you guys
have-
collect those.
Yeah, we have what, over 13 tiki?
I mean, definitely that. You know, I haven't actually
Like at
counted
least.
them.
At least 13.
Oh yeah, at least 13.
Yeah. For those
Do
that
they
don't-
come out with like a certain amount every year? Or?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
is it specific to certain characters? Or
It depends.
like,
So
styles?
if it's kind of like if it's a celebration of a character, they may make one for that character, or an attraction as well. Like I think the Matterhorn had one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they will do that. Yeah, they'll especially on anniversaries that will be selling.
Oh, I got another legendary.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay.
You were just
All right,
finding
your
the
time.
Yeah.
It was just this last stack. I literally have like 6 packs left.
The time.
Minnie Mouse. And Baymax charging station is so cute.
I like that one.
He's like me.
Well, it reminds me of Ron's Gone Wrong.
Oh
The,
yeah.
that other one that most people don't know about.
So cute.
But it looks so much like that.
So cute.
Okay.
That's a cool mini.
Is this your second one?
This is my third.
Okay,
Wow.
Jessica.
I know.
Now,
Does it-
watch out, watch out.
Whoa, I think I only did one.
You only have one?
Yeah.
I'll slow down opening it. I was opening fast. Oh, there you go.
Return of Hercules.
Oh,
You go.
Wait, I got that one.
Milo Thatch. That's my guy. That's my favorite character.
Yep, there you go.
Do you have them by rarity? Oh, look at you, so organized.
I know.
I was like, mine's just a big stack over here.
Totally, my OCD won't leave me.
Oh, there you go.
There
Donald
we go. Donald
Duck.
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh my goodness.
I really like
Yes.
that art.
Blasted sorcerer.
Yeah.
What? How do you say that word?
Flustered.
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 No. This one right here.
Oh,
Obfuscate.
obfuscate.
Obfuscate. Obfuscate.
Yeah.
Visit.
Yeah, to dodge. To dodge or to throw off the scent, off balance, off course. Like that.
Obfuscate. What is it? Opponent needs 25 lore to win the game. Oh, interesting. We'll have to do a video of us like all playing the game together.
Yes.
Choose your character.
What can you tell us about the new expansion?
New expansion.
Oh, the park?
Park.
I thought you meant the game. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know they talked about it in
At D23, right?
D23 and everything. And
Yeah.
Are there specific? Because they modeled it after Fantasy Springs, correct? It's like kind of from
Tokyo
Tokyo
Disney?
Disney.
Which part?
The fantasy. Where did we go? That was
The Fantasy Springs, the new
No,
park.
which expansion are you talking about?
Oh, the
at
Disney.
Disneyland.
Yeah, like the Disneyland Forward?
Sure. I don't know.
Sure.
We don't know.
Can you tell? well. So all I know about is they're creating a expansion area where they bought out the parking lot or whatever.
Okay, yeah,
And then-
that's Disneyland Forward.
Okay.
I mean, really, we don't know anything else. That's
No.
that's going to take some time to get
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
both
sure it's
developed
gonna
and
be.
announced.
Because I mean, there's been rumors like I'm saying there's gonna be Avatar, right?
Oh.
Or not Avatar.
Interesting.
Not Avatar one.
Oh, there's pain.
Well, I
We've got a lot of pain and no panic.
Weren't they,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
weren't they building? I can't think anymore. I know they're taking out Tom Sawyer's Island area, right? Isn't that one thing that?
So that
they
will be in
talked
Disney
about?
World.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's the part.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
I mean, there are so many like theme lands that are so much in like Disneyland and Disney World
Yeah.
that people like sometimes, like for instance, Tiana's open first at Disney World.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of our guests were like, "Oh my gosh, how come it's not open here?" But it's
Yeah.
one of those things, like it takes precedence
It
in
takes
different
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
and like it's like a tester, and then like we just get the best
If it
version.
does well, yeah.
Well, it makes sense
true, though.
at Disney World because it's like swamp, the bayou,
Yeah.
know, and like near the Mississippi and all
Yeah.
those kind of things.
But I also think it's cool if they have different stuff at different parks,
Yeah.
Because then it's like if all the parks are copies of each other, there's not really that pull to go to the different ones. Like the cool thing is to be like, oh, you can only get this at this park. Like
Yeah.
I think that's why Disney Sea has such a big draw because it's like they don't have that anywhere else. It's so
Ooh,
different from
super
all the other
rare.
parks.
Hero. Ooh, super rare bell. Oh.
He's like, come on,
And a different
yeah,
hero.
yeah. Okay, I have 5 packs left.
Okay. I think I do too after this one.
Oh Lord, I need to like move on.
I told
too.
you, I'm
I need to
quick.
move it. I need to move
We
it.
need to move it.
Hot take, I'm not a fan of Disney Sea. We went to Japan and Korea last year, and we went to Tokyo Disney and Disney Sea. Not that it wasn't my favorite. I preferred Tokyo Disney over Disney Sea. Oh!
Oh,
Chris.
what is going
my
on with this guy?
Yeah, Shiny Legend.
Oh Jesus
That's
Lord!
a sleeve and
Oh, yes, he's like,
sneeze
say that right now, please. Thank you. You got a hot
I
box.
know.
did.
You got a
I
juice
chose the
box.
right one.
Yeah.
That's
Dang,
crazy.
what the heck?
All right.
Jessica's trying to sell a story.
I
bro.
know.
You and your magic hand.
Just over here. Oh,
Take
there
it
you
out.
go.
Oh,
Is that a shiny legend?
That
There
is
you
a
go.
Shiny Legend, Scrooge.
Let's go.
All right, back to back.
That's crazy. Well, I guess that's what happens when you open a case.
I
you
know, right?
Here we go.
All right, come on, Efrain.
let's
Let's go, Efrain. You got this, man.
Let's finish this. I got that one.
That's
Keep
awesome.
the train going.
Let's
Keep
go.
the train
Keep it
going.
hot.
Keep
Keep it
the
hot.
energy going.
I am source.
Yes.
I am source. Anastasia. Baymax.
Sir Kay.
Isabella.
Hey, there's
Radigan.
Let's go.
Nice.
And the king.
Rare
King of
cards.
Hearts.
We got a legendary.
And the king.
And the king.
As you're saying, the Disney Sea.
Oh, yeah.
Until you
So
were
much excitement, I can't. Yeah, I
really
actually.
interrupted by me and
making enemies and
Chris.
losing subscribers.
I know. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, we went to Tokyo Disney the first day, and then we did Disney Sea after, and it was cool. But I definitely had much better time at Tokyo Disney. I do feel like Disney Sea is more towards adults, and we had our baby with us, so that's part of it.
Yeah.
And then we went like 2 or 3 months.
Tomatoa.
Oh, nice.
Another legend.
We went a couple months after they opened the Fantasy Springs. So you actually couldn't even enter the area without a reservation.
Yeah, that was the big thing.
Yeah, so it was really frustrating. And then, like, we got in before opening. Like, we waited in line, and the lines were so long. That's, like, in Japan, like, they will wait in line, any line, forever with, like, not a care in the world.
They live for the queue.
They live for the queue.
That's where the storyteller lies.
Yeah, literally. So we got there, I think the park opened at 9. We got there at 8. And we were still... By the time that we actually got through the doors, because that's when you can join the queue for the rides, like, most of them were gone already.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. We were able to get on Rapunzel.
We got on Rapunzel.
But, like, it was at 3:30.
Yeah.
Like, we literally were at opening, and then we had to wait till 3:30 to be able to go in.
And we did Tokyo Disney the day before, so our feet was killing us.
Yeah,
And we're
so
just
we were, like, over it.
yeah, by the half time we're like, we're tired.
Yeah.
We want to just rest our feet. Let's go get some ramen.
Yeah.
You know, and
Oh, the food is so good.
it's so amazing.
Ramen sounds yummy. Ramen.
Literally, the first night we were in Japan, we had ramen at a mall, and it was amazing.
It was, it was better than any, like, top-notch ramen you
Out
get
here.
Yeah, it was
we're like, this is
phenomenal. The depth of the broth, you drink it, and you're like, what are we doing in America? Like, what are they doing differently than that we're not doing, you know?
Oh my gosh. Have you been to the Garden Walk recently?
No, we haven't. Yeah.
So we stumble upon a machine that actually serves you ramen. Like,
What?
Yeah,
There's
you don't
a
need a
ramen
human
vending
person.
machine.
It is literally a ramen vending machine.
What?
And there's even like a little kiosk where you can just sit by yourself and just like
No
put your dishes to the
way.
side so they'll
Oh my
just buzz the table. Yeah.
I need this in my life. That's awesome.
So I got 5 packs.
Okay,
5 packs.
Efrain.
Oh, I gotta
Come on,
move it. Move it.
Go. I feel like we're gonna pull another enchanted.
I feel like that too. I feel like Efrain's gonna just come out of nowhere and just like bam.
I'm like, I just gotta keep moving.
Or Chris has 2. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Less organization.
His box
and
is
more
pretty
movement,
juiced.
more opening.
Back-to-back legendaries in a pack. That's amazing.
Okay, let's go with the organization. Let's go straight to business.
Well, what's your guys' favorite Disney ride at any of the Disney parks you've been to?
Okay. I will say a big part of me just.
Ooh, Scrooge. God company.
Big part of me still can't get over Rise of the Resistance. I mean,
So good.
it just honestly
Insane.
the multiple different types of technology that are used that give it a completely unique experience.
Yeah.
The storytelling from the start of the queue, how it really
So
moves throughout the
immersive.
whole thing into before actually getting on the attraction itself. That one for me is always such an incredible experience.
Yeah.
As far as ones that weren't within the last 5 years.
Are you trying to get a job at
You're feeling my pain. You're feeling my pain.
I'm feeling the push.
As far as ones that have been open since I've been born, at least, Space Mountain. I just love
classic.
Space Mountain.
Okay. What about you, Efrain? Or
Do you have a favorite ride?
I feel like, Rise of the Resistance for me is also like one of those that, it's kind of like a storytelling where you just immediately as you walk in, like the queue, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm hiding from them.
Yeah.
Like they're looking for me. Like I gotta keep a secret. I can't tell anyone where we're hiding. And then just to kind of be transported into space at that moment with the stormtroopers,
So
that's
cool.
that's a showstopper right there.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like see them all lined up, and you're like, are they real people?
Yeah.
Is it real people, or is it like, you know?
Well, and as many times as we've written it, I think we both agree our favorite part of writing it now is watching people's reactions when those doors open up to the
so
story.
good. Yeah. Everyone's like,
it's someone's first time every time.
Yeah.
And so I watch the rest of the guests now.
Yeah.
And that is just as gratifying.
Yeah.
It is so funny to watch people's face just it's a great moment.
so good.
But if we're talking classics and like literally going classics to like park opening classics, Peter Pan's Flight for me, it's
Oh, yeah.
something that, you know, you really feel that pixie dust going up in
Yeah.
that little ship, you know, and like
Yeah.
just you feel all of the Imagineer and all the creativity. I mean, to this day, almost like 70 years, like you're like,
That's
whoa.
so crazy.
You're like,
I think it does need an update, though. It's amazing, but I think it does need an update.
I will say internationally, the Tower of Terror in Tokyo Disney Sea
Oh, really? I don't think we
is
didn't go on it.
so
We didn't go on it, yeah.
funny.
Really?
It is. That one makes me laugh so much. I did it just the one time when I was there, but I still think about how great that story was because it's this. Oh, yeah.
A super
Yeah.
rare.
Super rare,
rare
yeah,
Disney
shiny
foil.
super rare. That's good.
Hey.
But no, it's it's this collector, and you're inside the mansion, and there's these like 12-foot paintings of him, basically just stealing artifacts from all these places around the world, and painted into it is the natives of that land, like chasing after him, trying to get him back. So it really creates who this person is.
Okay.
But the favorite, like it was my dad's favorite thing in the world, and it still makes me laugh so much, is he has like his family crest, which is him standing inside of a clamshell with the Latin phrase, "The world is my oyster."
That's
And
awesome.
I just, in terms of building up someone as both the icon and the villain
yeah,
of,
they did a
of
good
the
job.
same story, in something that is just one attraction,
Yeah.
I think that one was done so well.
Yeah.
And it is a riot when you're actually in there and you see it. Because again, it is these floor-to-ceiling canvas paintings.
Yeah.
Like all this. It is the definition of just ridiculous over the top. And I think the storytelling in that one is just phenomenal.
That's awesome. I like that the rides may be the same, but they have their own kind of like tweak to
Little
it.
twist and
Yeah.
their storyline. And
Yeah.
I mean, watch those Behind the Attraction series on Disney Plus because
yeah,
it
that's
talks a
good.
lot about what the inspiration was for how all of those came in.
Oh, okay.
And it's a really great look into, especially just how those decisions are made and what the context of how to tell stories of the same thing to make it not just a carbon copy, but
Yeah.
also to take into account the primary audience.
Oh, okay. I thought I had
Really
watched
well
all
done.
those. Maybe I didn't watch them all.
no, I think we. Oh,
Aurora! That's a new legend.
dang.
Hey, how many legendaries have you pulled?
I'll count 'em.
oh my gosh.
Legendaries.
He's got like 5, I think. Oh, hey, we got Panic finally.
Yes.
We have like 10 pain
Yeah.
cards, but
I think the most we've watched anything with like them creating rides or the design, the idea was the Imagineers.
Imagineering story?
Yeah,
That's a
that
really
one
good
was really
too.
good. And
okay, then maybe that's what I remember watching. Then.
yeah,
That could be, yeah.
and I'm watching this thing and I'm just like, these guys are like geniuses.
I know.
You know, like,
Yes.
how did you take this space shuttle, practice thing and then turn it into
Oh yeah, like the Star Tours, right?
Star Tours,
that was
yeah.
cool.
And I was like, wow, that's like the way they took this to like dial it down so nobody pretty much dies on the
Makes it manageable
Right,
enough that
yeah.
nobody breaks anything.
and then the like the buffers and the how the hydraulics to soften it and all this stuff and I'm like,
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
dude,
Insane.
yeah.
And for the record, it is 6 legendary so far.
Oh my goodness.
3 packs left.
And
one
enchanted.
One of them
No.
shiny, and an enchanted,
Jesus.
and a shiny super rare.
Oh my gosh.
This box
That is a magic box.
You got a juice box. Like,
What does it feel like to be Walt
How?
Disney's favorite?
I know. In
The
today's
the
episode,
Lord of the gods have shined upon you.
Zeus has shined upon you.
I'd rather be
My
shiny.
friend.
Oh yeah. One nice thing about having there's many nice things about having a baby. That's sounded wrong. Having a kid is like, you get to listen to Disney music all the time. Not
Yeah.
that I didn't already do that, but it's less like weird, I
Yeah.
guess.
That's weird. People get into the car and then they always go, "Oh, does your son like Disney?" I was like, "No, I like Disney."
I
And
enjoy
we're gonna
it.
listen to
Yeah.
it.
So what's your favorite Disney song?
You know, I think like the first thing that came into my head was Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Okay.
The classics.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like,
It's fun. It's bouncy.
Where the
Yeah.
magic gets made.
you know, like Cinderella and all this stuff, and I feel like even for me, who got me started into Disney was my mom, and she watched a lot of those things, and so then we got into Disney. We were watching like all the old stuff, you know, even the Swiss Family Robinson kind of real life
Yeah.
movies, and then the Mary Poppins, and there's like a lot of live action Disney movies actually, and then started getting into the what is it, was it the Disney Club?
The Mickey Mouse Club.
Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh my gosh.
The show that was on.
Yeah.
And it's like Mickey Mouse Club, Mickey Mouse Club. And then just watching those kind of things. So, yeah, I feel like Bibbidi Bobbidi Boop is just a real good classic, and you can just listen to that all the time,
Yeah.
you know? But then there's like a lot of great ones, like the recent ones.
Oh yeah.
And
Well,
like,
the Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like I love the storytelling with
Yeah.
like especially the newer songs, and just like Disney in general. It progresses the story, and people like sing it, but you don't like. Sometimes you don't listen to the lyrics, and I'm like, do you hear how deep and insane this song is?
Oh,
Like,
but for real.
like
Yeah.
Surface Pressure from Encanto is so good, and like it's funny watching it because there's like donkeys dancing in the background, but you're like she's talking about like the pressure of like an oldest child and like how heavy that burden is, and I'm just like, this is so good. Like, and then there's donkeys just like. All right. Last
last pack
magic.
magic.
Last pack magic.
Let's see who gets what special something something.
All right, I'm calling it. Chris is gonna get another.
I know,
enchanted.
Chris is gonna get another
That's what
enchanted.
I least love.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go last.
Take us
Okay.
home.
Jesus.
All right.
Let's see.
Are we gonna go round clock?
Round robin, let's go. Round the clock.
Wake Up Alice, Roger Radcliffe, Cogsworth, Jafar, Gizmoduck, Magical Maneuvers, Peg, John Silver,
Nice.
Tramp, and this is my family. Well, I think I got the bunk box. And
Which I thought was a Lilo and Stitch card until I realized that it was an Encanto
oh
card.
yeah, right.
This
It
is
could
my
go-
family is literally that
Literally
that
a
line.
Stitch line. Yeah.
Well, you still got 3 legendaries.
I did get 3 legendaries.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean,
We'll do a recap.
I got 3 legendaries.
Berlioz, Candlehead, Stabbington Brother,
TikTok.
Duchess,
Sven. I feel like I haven't seen. I'm sure there's another Sven that's been pulled. But
Beast,
ooh, Jafar.
Annabelle.
I was like,
All right, do you want to save me for last?
I feel like I gotta save him for last. All right, here we go.
I may have used up all my luck.
know.
We'll see. Stabbington Brother, Cat Yzma, Pepper,
Hero.
Calhoun,
Kakamuras.
Mr. Smee. I don't think I saw that one. Lady Clark,
Oh yeah.
the Phantom Blot.
I know. What is that from? I pulled one of those too.
Ooh, Lady Tremaine legend.
Nice.
oh boy.
Let's go.
Closing the nice strong.
And
The matchmaker.
Hey, you know what? Matchmaker deserves to be
I
holographic.
agree. All right, let's
all
go,
right,
Chris.
let's
there we go,
see.
Chris. You're our last
I mean,
hope.
you got the legend there,
Your
so we'll
only
see.
hope.
All right.
It would be
the
absolutely
order.
insane if you get another
Jafar,
one.
it would be beyond insane.
Two
Anything.
more.
Or
2 more.
I know, right?
Two more.
Imagine.
Pepa Madrigal, Mulan.
I mean, if you hit
Maurice's
an enchanted
Ruby
here, you need to go
Coil.
buy a lot of things.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Super rare.
Gantu.
Gantu, yes, Captain Gantu.
Oh, 2 super rare.
2 super rares. There's Bolt. Okay, and the Ruby Coil. Hey, but 2 super rares. We'll get into that toward the end.
That's still pretty great. All right.
right.
Well, let's
Guess I
recap
should
our
sleeve my
Lorcana.
place.
Okay, so my box had 3 legendaries. We got Minnie Mouse, the Queen, and Baloo. So I guess that's pretty on par with like the pull rates. on mine. How many legendaries?
For
you get?
me, I got 4.
Oh.
For legendaries.
Sleeve 'em.
Leave them.
Okay.
Let's leave them after. Just
Okay, we're gonna show them in the
Show them
Yeah.
first.
All right, we got Ratigan. Right over here. Oh, hold on, don't skip. We got The Return of Hercules, which is a
so good.
Scrooge McDuck. And last but not least,
Bagheera.
Bagheera.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right.
We'll save the best for last.
Yes.
I'll be this guy.
Lady Turbane. Or Tremaine.
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 Doesn't even go yet.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Oh my gosh.
You say tomato.
Scrooge.
You can't sit with us.
Dick Dick. Mickey Mouse.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
see the
And then we
absolute
got-
haul over
Oh
here.
my
The
goodness.
shiny super rare
Yes,
Mirabel.
that's good.
Onto the legends, we got the Return of Hercules. We got Ratigan. We got Scrooge McDuck. We got Aurora. We got Bagheera. We got Shiny Bagheera.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
then we got Enchanted Show Me More.
All right, I will continue opening Lorcana since the pull rate was accurate.
Yeah.
Even though my box was a little sad, I think that just means I have some luck
Yeah.
out there still.
Awesome. Well,
Thank you guys so much for
Yeah,
joining
Yes,
us.
thanks so much for having us
Bye.
on.
For bringing your luck.
also, for coming on, we would like to gift this.
Yes. Oh,
We
thank
can
you.
play down the line.
Let's do it.
You can start your addiction along with
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, that's what we need is another
Yes.
addiction.
You
Yes.
need something else to collect.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
We do what we can.
Yes.
Because pins and ornaments and tiki mugs isn't
Yeah.
enough.
Exactly,
Let's add more to
Oh yeah,
that.
we didn't even talk about Disney.
Yes.
Pins. We should also do that.
That's for another episode.
That's another day.
Oh,
Leave it for
Another
another
day.
series.
But what was your guys' biggest takeaway from this whole,
Our favorite part of today.
take?
For today.
Well, apparently I have better luck pulling cards in adulthood than I ever did as a kid.
Yeah. It's all that years of build-up,
It's,
you know?
yeah, it's the years of experience.
Yes,
That's
yes.
definitely what it is.
Yeah.
You're due. You're very due.
For me, it's just like the attention to detail to like, we see it as animation, we see
Oh,
it in
yeah.
different things, but like just to have little cards and like add a little touch to it to make it so unique. That was the standout for me. I didn't
Yeah.
know. Whenever I think of cards, I'm like, oh, they're just cards. But now I'm like, holy
Yeah.
guacamole. Like,
Yeah.
they really put a lot
Yeah.
of emphasis into the cool ones. So,
Yeah.
Well, and it's gotten so much more complex too since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing. Is it used to be you would get all common cards,
Yeah.
and then there would be one shiny, and it would be one of 3 different types of shinies. Like
Yeah.
that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
And so now seeing the different amounts of things that go into even just the rarities and the collectability
Oh,
of them,
yeah.
as well as the gameplay, and of course with Lorcana specifically, I just can't get over the artwork
It's
on it.
beautiful.
It is
It's so good.
So good.
And I love that it's not just like directly from the movie. Like they have Belle doing like she's like a mechanic and like doing all these different things. So it's like very unique and it's not just pulling from the movie, which is so easy to do, you know. But they're
Yeah.
actually just completely have new artwork and new storylines, which is really awesome.
Yeah. It's like, what is it from the D23 one?
Mm-hmm.
It's Aurora with she has this whole armor on and then she has a sword or whatever.
think it's Belle.
Or is it, no, I think it's
Is it Aurora? I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, it sort of draws some inspiration from Mirrorverse. Is
Oh.
that the
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the phone game,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it's
yeah.
again it turned them all into warriors, and,
Yeah.
and definitely there was a Snow White warrior, and
Yeah.
they had
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of those things there. So it draws some of that where you get to see them in just again circumstances like you said that are completely outside of their movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Following just a totally different storyline, and then some of them are very clear references to their
Yeah.
original movies,
Yeah, yeah.
which and it gives variety.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's cool, even like what is it? Is it the Acacia Sea?
yeah, Azurite Sea.
Azurite Sea?
This is
like,
Acacia's Island, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting two
Mix and
together.
match.
They're way too
Yeah.
close, Disney, okay?
Azurite Sea has all the pirate characters.
Yeah.
So you got
Right,
like the
that's that
Pooh
one.
and the Tigger and
In
like,
pirate form
yeah,
and like Stitch in pirate
and-
form
yeah.
and yeah.
So
that's
it's all
really
cool, the art form, and just really being able to see the different designs and the different artists and all that kind of stuff. I think these guys on the bottom left corner are actually the artists.
Yes,
And it's
yeah.
kind of
Yes.
similar to, when you see Pokemon here, you'll see on the bottom left corner is where all the
The artists are, yeah.
who have created these cards are. So
And you can definitely see, the artist-specific flavor and flair
Definitely.
in each one of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are people who
That's
collect them by
amazing that
artists.
they
too,
get
They do.
right?
Yeah, it's really cool to see those sets. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's just, and it has been with Pokemon for years in the same way, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
fun to follow and just see
Yeah.
one designer's whole thought process as it's laid out.
Like her thing is the whole Ditto thing. She wants to
I wanna collect all the
from this
Dittos.
specific artist.
Yeah.
Each card goes for like $100 and something.
Sure.
So
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
and there's
Ditto's
like
life.
30 of them or something.
derpy
So
They're collectible ones?
they're
Yeah.
collectible ones,
Yeah.
and you'd be surprised. I'm sure Lorcana will get to those prices, in 20 years' time.
Yeah.
And Pokemon has been around since 96,
Yeah.
97,
Yeah.
so
I feel
Give it
old.
time.
give it time, and
It'll
these
get
will
there.
definitely grow.
Yeah.
And if you look at some of the older Pokemon cards, like they're worth a lot of money. So, I mean, even with you, I know you have the older stuff, so now
Yep.
it's like sifting through to see like what you have and what you could potentially sell and all these things, and you're
Yeah.
like, man, I have a gold mine.
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
So,
you never know.
Yeah.
so
Well, thank you guys for joining. We're so happy to have you. Everyone, hope you had fun with us, had fun hanging out with us. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below what your favorite Disney movie is and what you're looking forward to the next time you open packs. And we love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.